Hey everyone, this is Jago. Welcome back to Pokemon Stadium. And the last time we was halfway through the Petit Cup, which is the really cute Pokemon Cup, which is also features sometimes some not very cute Pokemon. But yeah, this is where the Petit Cup actually starts getting harder. Where it starts being like, yeah, we can use Pokemon higher level than you because you're using rentals, ha 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 ha. But yeah, to be honest, this segment's pretty much twice as long as the original segment, just because of this. So yeah, there's a mixed bag with this first trainer, but she does actually have a problem Pokemon in the Abra. Basically, if she brings the Abra out, I'm pretty much stuck because I believe that thing has Psychic, and pretty much just ruins everybody's day. But fortunately, she picked a team that did not feature the Abra. I did feature this Growlithe, which was faster than my Sandshrew, which is fortunate, because it pretty much dies the day. The Polywag would be a problem, but I believe I have. I'm probably just going to switch out here. Yeah, I'm probably going to switch out to the Gastly to rely on some Thunder, or otherwise Mega Drain shenanigans. I know Mega Drain 2 KOs this thing, which is probably what I should be doing, instead of just relying on Thunder to more or less kill it. And Mega Drain pretty much negates the damage that this thing does with Bubble Beam. I also thought Gastly would be faster than this thing, but it turns out no, it's not. And well, this thing gets unfortunately, it gets a crit on me, which is not the best thing it could have done. Well, that really matters. I mean, even from the 29 HP that's left, the Poliwag probably wanted to kill me anyway unless it crit a second time. So yeah. Then he goes to the Ice Beam and I'm like, oh, Crunch Berries. Ice Beam does less damage than the Bubble Beam, which is, yeah, that's nice, but there's also the 10% chance of freezing, so yeah, there's also that as well. If the freeze actually happened, I probably would have lost this, because I don't think I have anything else to counteract the Poliwag. The final Pokemon was one I wasn't actually expecting. It was the Jigglypuff. I believe this thing has Double Edge. That's what its main move, so not really sure what we're supposed to be doing this. I decided to confuse it and try and drop some Thunders on it to try and kill it. But then I saw it have Psychic. I'm like, probably shouldn't leave Gastly in because I did give Thunder a try to try and kill this thing, but I don't think it does. It narrowly doesn't kill it. Unfortunately, confusion only lasted like the one turn, and I mean, granted, Jigglypuff is not part Psychic type, so it wasn't actually going to kill my Gastly, but it's actually going to kill my Gastly here. So it's that special drop, I believe. Either that or it dropped me down to like 1 HP. And that was like -1 special, like Gastly just took that like a charm. So I was half thinking that the Gastly's probably dead after the special drop, but no, it managed to do that. Yeah, I probably could have Nightshade, but I'm pretty sure Nightshade actually does not hit normal types, which is weird because Sonic Boom, which is another fixed damage attack, can hit ghost types, which I think I learned this around here. It might have been something I was doing off screen. But anyway, that's actually 5 down. Like 5 things are done. 5 times I've not lost the Pokemon, which is pretty great. I didn't actually realise I'd actually done that huge streak until I think it was probably the 7th trainer. Once I've beaten her, I was like, oh hey, I've actually managed to defeat everybody without losing a single Pokemon. Though to be honest, I still thought I'd lost that Gastly earlier in the fight with the Jigglypuff. Anyway, this battle, I was hoping for something else to come out or something, because I had to switch out first turn, which is something I didn't really want to do. But I'm absolutely fairly certain this spell has Surf, which would probably have killed the. Yeah, it does. It has Surf. Surf would have killed Sandshrew. And basically, my only counter against water types is me relying on Thunder with the Gastly, which is a huge pain in the nuts. Fortunately, the Gods of Thunder are still actually with me for a change, and this battle slowly dies down. Poor thing. I really should say it really dies a death. The spell's my favourite Generation 1 star.
The Pokemon are entirely different.
This Magnemite, I believe the Magnemite is probably one of those which is a smidgen of a problem. I was expecting it to do something else from what it was actually going to do. It was going to try, I was actually hoping it would try to drop a Thunderbolt or something. Or Thunderwave even. But it actually doesn't, it actually used Flash instead, which is pretty terrible. Let's end all be all be a thing here. It's also faster than I am, so yeah, I'm already at -2 accuracy, which is usually full on. I'm just going to switch out next turn because -2 accuracy, I'm just like missing everything. I'm just like, nope, not doing this chicanery.
The Pokemon returns to its Pokeball.
To be fair, I think at this point is when Magnemite started actually attacking me. Or maybe it decided, yeah, it's either wanted to attack me and it decided to attack me with a tackle. To be fair, I think he probably would have used Thunderbolt otherwise, but can't really use Thunderbolt on something that no sells it. So getting annoyed with its flash chicanery and other such nonsense, I decided to just confuse the thing. And here's actually where I learned, yeah, Sonic Boom still hits ghost types. I'm like, can I do something to this without me getting killed? I thought no. I mean, I probably could Gear Drain, and that would have given me at least one more turn before I would have had to have switched out anyway. But yeah, as I said, this is the point where I'm just gonna bring Sandshrew back, and hopefully Magnemite misses with its well, Magnemite takes the confusion hat, but yeah, it still tries to kill me with a Sonic Boom, which was the thing I was actually anticipating anyway. Sonic Boom guarantees 20 damage. But around this point I was like, you know, dig a hole, smack it up a little bit, and it'll die this turn. Unfortunately, he switches out, which indicates that he has a flying type on his hands, which he does with Farfetch'd. So I think, okay, fair enough, I'm going to miss this dig now. This trainer wants to play the silly game, does he? Well, two can play the game of silly game, silly game. I just know how to win. I'm kind of surprised that the AI decides it doesn't want to kill me just yet, so it takes a rock slide to the face. And takes it quite well. I thought that would probably do a little bit more damage, but well, you know. And it decides, oh, I'm just going to do the sun attack thing, like, oh, we're having to deal with this anyway. Take note of this, I generally don't like things using sand attack and flash and stuff, because then it just becomes wild attrition and stupid. It's just stupid, I don't like it. Especially since a lot of those statues generally have like 100 accuracy anyway. Fortunately, even with the -3 accuracy, I managed to hit the far-fetched. I would say that would be more or less GG, except I still have this Magnemite to deal with. Which I really didn't want to have to deal with, except
the battle has become one-sided.
We still have a problem.
What's that? Yeah, it's a hit.
So I pretty much decided it's got nowhere else to go to at this point. I'm also hoping it doesn't have Swept, because I know Magnemites can learn Swept. No, instead it tries to Flash. Now I'm just hoping that I get lucky here and hit the day. And not only was I super lucky in actually hitting, but I got the crit, which kills this thing, because otherwise I wasn't actually sure what I was going to end up doing. I couldn't bring my third Pokémon because I think it was the Horsey, and that one took a Thunderbolt. The Gastly was in Sonic Boom range as well, it just left Sanctuary really. But yeah, I really got lucky with that. To actually not lose a single Pog. Now this person, I'm going to be blunt here, this person's a bitch. This person is an evasion noob team. This person spams evasion and accuracy buffs and debuffs. And I hate this person. This person needs to go eat a smoked cheese and choke on it and die. But yeah, that's the general gist of this this team. As you can see straight away, double team with this Pikachu. And teams like this, it just ends up being a war of attrition, which ends up taking a long time and just ends up just being like, I don't really want to be doing this anymore. And yeah, it's really one of these fights. It's actually, to be fair, I probably should just fast forwarded most of this fight in the first place. But I'm only really going to be fast forwarding like pretty much the end of the fight, because that's really where it's more of an attrition sort of thing, mainly because of what I ended up doing. But seeing as double team affects the opponent, you and not the opponent, I was happy to just keep Sancho and just slash the thing all there. Then the Clefairy comes in, I'm just like, is the Clefairy going to do the exact same thing? But I believe the Clefairy just outright uses Metronome. It doesn't actually use it. I tried to body slam him, actually. I thought it used Metronome. I might have, I don't know. Shenanigans were afoot here. Kinda glad I didn't get paralysed, because I think that probably would have killed Sancho. But that's a dead Clefairy. Didn't really do anything of note apart from trying to paralyse me. Don't know why it did that and not tried to use its AI stroke. But yeah, this EV is pretty much the reason why I ended up fast forwarding the end of the video here, because this thing uses sand attack. He also used double edge. I think he was hoping for either a high roll or a crit, because he just went for that and tried to kill me. I'm just like, maybe it's not the best idea to keep sand shielding at this point, especially since the EV's faster. I think it's only the only other moves it has. I know it has Sand Attack, which is going to be spamming soon, and it also has Toxic, and I forget what its other move is, but I don't honestly care, because here's where the battle attrition really starts. Because I bring in Gastly simply because its only offensive move, Double Edge, can't do anything to Gastly. And what ends up happening is I'm just trying to hit this thing with whatever I feel like I can, and NWL decides I'm just going to spam Sand Attack. So what I ended up doing is just like, you know what, I'm just going to make you die to your own stupidity, and just going to let you be confused all for like forever and ever. While in the interim of trying to confuse you, I'm going to try and deal damage with other things. I'm not even sure with the Nightshade here whether it legitimately missed or otherwise it doesn't actually affect normal types like most things do. But I believe it eventually did get me to -6 accuracy, which means Thunder wasn't going to hit. I don't know about anything else was going to hit, but eventually at this point, finally the EV Diet gets a little hit by confusion and dies to death. Go away. As much as I like EVs, this one needs to go away and learn some moves. That's just all I really want to say about that. That's all I have to just say about that. It was actually at this point where I was just like, yo, I've beaten all 7 trainers so far without losing to continue. I'm like, this is not going to continue, because the trainers are arguably the one of the hardest ones in the entire game. Mainly because of that Dratini. That Dratini has Dragon Rage, which pretty much guarantees that when that thing's out, it's pretty much guaranteed that it's going to 2KO pretty much all of my team. And this is in a cup where some Pokemon will barely have 40 HP in the first place. I think in the equivalent of this cup in Generation 2, Pokemon Stadium 2 even, I believe Dragon Rage is actually banned. But yeah, I have ways of dealing with this Dratini, and I'll be honest, I also got super lucky. Not though that Thunder, because yeah, shenanigans and stuff. But yeah, I have ways of dealing with this Dratini. The first step was to confuse it. The second step is to bring in one of my pokes that has Ice Beam, because dragons are weak to Ice Beam. I'd say Blizzard, but nothing in my team has Blizzard. But like I said, I think from both of the pokes I have, Ice Beam 2 attacks. Now it did try to Thunder Wave me again. I think that's what he's trying to do, is just Thunder Wave, Dragon Rage, Dragon Rage, Dragon Rage until it's dead. But no, for some reason it's just like, yo, I'm just going to paralyze from Wrap, because that's actually a viable strategy in Generation 1. Because basically all you'll do is just paralyze it, just spam Wrap until everything's dead. But if you switch out while you're under the effect of Wrap, the opponent actually doesn't get their turn, which means I get a free switch into Shelter. So, poo-poo on you, Mr. Dratini. You're going to take an ice beam to the face, and you're going to like it. I also get lucky with this not getting the Thunder Wave in the face. In fact, I believe I get super duper lucky because, well, you're probably going to see it right here, right now. I get the freeze on the Dratini. I didn't necessarily need it per se, but considering that it was just going to Thunder Wave Wrap, start shenanigans, or maybe even just wanting to do Dragon Rage. I'm pretty sure this thing does have Dragon Rage. I don't know why I was trying the whole wrap and paralyze thing. I mean, yeah, like I said, viable strategy and all, but like I said, Dragon Rage kills pretty much anything in this in the cup in 2 hits that you can throw at it. So it brings out the Nidoran again. So yeah, the biggest scare of the thing is pretty much done with now, and aside from the paralysed Horsey, I've got literally no problems now. I can just pretty much win this without even trying. This guy's other level 30 is the Ammonite, which is probably the better one to get for as far as level 30s are, simply because the Gastly can still kill it with the Mega Drain, so it's quite weak to that.
What now?
Yeah, essentially this shell puts in a lot of work just using Ice Beam, and I think at one point for giggles and whatnot, I decided to just use Clamp.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Not actually remembering what Clamp does, since it's one of those moves I would never actually use in in any other situation. I thought, hey, it's got not that much health, and then it tries to this Nidoran tries to horn drill me, and I look out and get a miss. I was kind of expecting the not lose the Pokemon thing to just end right there, thanks to bad luck shenanigans. And I don't know why why the game actually asked me to pick another move here, since Clamp's similar to Wrap, as it turns out.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon.
I thought it was like a move that only happened once, but I'm thinking I'm probably confusing it with Vice Grip or something. Anyway, the last Pokemon is the Sandshrew, and the Sandshrew gets Ice Beamed and falls over dead. Essentially. I can't really do much to Shelder, since Shelder's pretty defensive itself. And granted, this Earthquake is going to sting a little, but it's not enough. The Shelder's faster and has a super effective move. I mean, granted, I could have gone for Clamp. I think Clamp also has accuracy issues as well, similar to Wrap, but yeah, there's the Sandshrew down, and with that, we are the proud owners of the Petit Cup trophy. I'm going to spoil things now, right here, right now. You don't actually get anything for winning the Petit Cup. You only get things from beating the Poké Cup and the Prime Cup. But I can actually feel achievement from actually being a team that's just like, yeah, we basically went undefeated, as in not even getting knocked out whatsoever. Though for the most part, I think most of that was due to sheer stupidity and luck on my part. Nonetheless, these guys actually get into the Hall of Fame, as well as our nifty little trophy, which we will be soon seeing. Fortunately, there's only one thing you have to do for this, and I'm also going to go for the cup, which only does one thing anyway, one difficulty level, in the next episode, which is the Petit Cup, and I'll probably explain the gimmicks of that in that episode. So until then, guys, take care, and I will see you later. Ciao.